What's up, everybody? My name's David Morgan. This is the Music Shed. Cleaning out the shed. Now, cleaning out the shed's a little different than our reactions, even though I will be reacting. It's going back in time. 1997, Creed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, bell icon, notifications, and leave comments, you Creedians. October 15th, 1997, this came out. It's called My Own Prison. Now, I must say I have heard Creed. I probably have heard, I'm sure I've heard this song. Can't say that I really checked them out all that much. I coach rock bands in the studio. No kid has ever wanted to do a Creed song. So we haven't done any other songs here. I have not heard them in years. I'm sure there'll be some in this series that I haven't heard, but this one I'm pretty sure I've heard before, so I'm going to just be completely transparent about that. We got Scott, Mark, and Brian. We got four dudes, and I'll drop some of my kind of random knowledge about the band along the way, but looking forward to doing a little Creed deep dive. Let's go, Howie. Roll it.
Quarters in session, a verdict is in. No appeal on the docket today, just my own sin. The walls cold and pale, the cage made of steel. Screams fill the room, Lord, I drop and kneel.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there. It's been a while since I've heard, I'm sure I've heard this song, but it's not really jogging memories for me. So it feels pretty fresh. It's a good sounding record. I heard that they recorded this album themselves and then had it, and then all the label did when they got signed was just they mixed it well. And that's what we're hearing. So it's like a self-produced thing. That's what I hear. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Scott Stapp sounds like he's heavily influenced by Eddie Vedder. Are these guys like a Pearl Jam kind of sounding band? And I also know they're like a kind of a Christian, like the Christianity and religion spirituality is an important part of their deal too. So kind of listening with these things in mind.
So I held my head up high, I didn't that burns inside. So it fuels themselves by.
So young. I've never heard this song before. No way. I've not heard it.
Hear thunder in the distance. See a vision of cross. I feel the pain that was given on a sad day of loss. Lion rolls in the darkness, only he holds the key. A light to free me from my burden and grant me life eternally.
Yeah. So here they're going to hit it really hard. I'm going to stop right before the chorus. I think his voice is a flavor. Like I think, for some reason, I think that the singer, I remember him being either loved or despised. I'm remembering that's one of my associations with Creed. Either you love them or you totally hate them or hate him. And I know that some of the guys in the band went on to form Alter Bridge, which I've heard some of their music, which I like a lot. And his voice is a certain kind of affected flavor. It doesn't sound like, I'm imagining like some singers sound like they sing the way they speak. He doesn't. I'm imagining his voice sounds much different when he talks than when he sings. Like he's putting something on his voice. But it's really conveying the message of the song quite well, in my opinion.
A light to free me from my burden and grant me life eternally. Should have been No time for mourning, ain't got no time. Should have been dead on a Sunday morning.
Should have been dead.
No time for mourning, ain't got no time. So I held my head up high, I hate that burns inside.
Yeah.
So it feels as selfish pride.
Very anthemic.
All held captive out from the sun that shines on all this song. We don't make our
Very tight. I will say this too. Background vocals are really important. And this guy, Mark, is singing really well. I'm digging his background vocals. And I really like when there's harmonies and call and response kind of parts. Makes a difference for me. All right, solo, baby. Yeah, I like that moment there with the guitar lead thing. It wasn't really a solo; it was more like a nice melodic, hooky part, which just really serves the song. I like that. So they're mentioning God. They're actually mentioning God. And it's not that often that people actually mention the God word in their songs. So they're being just, honest about who they are, and they're being, like, hey, this is what we do, this is what we believe, this is who we are, and we're going to sing about it no matter what.
Cry out to God, seeking only His decision. He will stand and confirm the creating my own reason. So I held my head up high, I hate that burns inside. So it feels as selfish pride. All held captive out from the sun that shines on all His song. We all make our own one.
So on the chorus, first of all, on the verse, headphones are acting really weird today. On the, I can only hear it. Check one. All right, you may have to edit that out. So on the chorus, you got, they're in F, C over E, and then you got E flat, and then D minor, I think. And on the verse, you got a pretty typical 1 chord, 5, which a million songs have been written, and then the 6 over this chord progression, 4. So, like, from a melodic and a chord standpoint and whatever, they're not breaking ground as songwriters. They're really doing their own thing in this form that's been established. Very well, I must say. Yeah. Should have been dead. Why should he have been dead on a Sunday morning? Like, what's going on? Is he doing drugs? Is he what? And don't we all create our own prisons? Isn't that mostly the truth? Tuned down guitars. Yeah. Some kind of a phaser or flanger on them. I dig it. I could see why people like these guys. And the whole drama around the band just makes it more interesting to me. I like it. I could see why I wouldn't have been necessarily attracted to listening to it as like, one, oh my God, I got to hear this all the time kind of thing. But it's not really my job to like, I kind of like, what I like to do with these reactions, so to speak, is to kind of see what is appealing about them to you, to the people who are fans. I like to see that and point those things out, as well as some other little tidbits. So stick along for this Creed ride that Howie, our producer, has taken us on. Certainly this did not come from me. He really wanted to do this. So this is all on Howie. Blame him. And I hope you guys enjoy that. Don't forget to do all the YouTube stuff here. Leave some comments for me. And let's check out some more Creed soon. Peace.